The switch. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ward First 31. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with our good co-host on Fridays, Reese Moore, because it is Supreme Fridays. Good morning, Reese.
Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be back. I came here and I was like, Reese, I missed you. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. And he goes, yeah, it's been a while. But again, I know it's like doomy and gloomy outside, but it is all sunshine and rainbows in here because you got some sweet deals going on right now.
Good deals going on. Missed you all as well. Missed you last Friday. What we've got going, guys? Real quick, we've got cross ties going on. Hey, cameraman.
Oh,
put him on there.
I got it.
Cross ties are used for landscaping. We had a really good fresh truckload come in last week, so we had a really good, brand new cross ties used for landscape borders, put them around just any landscaping area, retainer walls around the rivers. We sell a lot of that. Potting soil, $8.99 a bag. That should be comparable to the big boxes. So keep us in mind that you start thinking about your gardens, your raised beds. We've got 2x12s we can use for raised beds if you want to as well. I actually just planted my raised beds a few weeks ago, so far everything's
Smart
going good.
timing with the rain.
Do what? Great time. It was
Yeah.
great after the frost. They always say, tax days when they tell you wait till after tax day, but I cheated about 3 days before that.
Yeah.
For your framers, your contractors, the Diablo saw blades, we finally were able to get some in. They've been selling pretty hot so far, but so that's where we are, $15.99 for those. And so yeah, we're here Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, and we're here on Saturdays from 7 to 12. So yeah. Come see us.
Come say, and again, can you explain what the Diablo thing's for? What
It's just your framing saw blade, 7 1/4 saw blade. That Diablo is a pretty popular blade. It holds an edge longer. So, we've moved. Everybody said, man, $16 for a saw blade, but it's worth it. It's worth it's you pay for what you get. So it's a good little blade. So yeah.
And then you're talking about the soil, this is the good time to start planting and getting your flower beds in, your plant beds in. I mean, we all know, with the rain coming in, you got to get that in so it can get the roots and everything all down. And then I do also want to talk about, I see that your girls are working on some new displays over here. You got some lawn displays. These are nice. Can you talk about those for me?
The what now?
Quick? The chair displays.
Oh, the outdoor display. Oh, it's great. It's great outdoor furniture. You put me on the spot there because I can't quite remember exactly which
right there.
what it's made out of.
It's the Sequoia 4-piece.
It's a T. I think it's made out of teak. I think, but yeah,
it looks like
it's very well built. We've actually sold quite a bit of them. They're nice. They're very nice.
They look really great.
Put them on your back porch. Put them on your front porch. They come with a table. It's sold in a few different sets. So we've got that's the thing about it. People don't realize, especially all the people coming from out of town.
Yeah.
And even people that have not been here before. We carry a lot more than just lumber. We carry a lot more than just lumber. We carry household items. We carry
the green eggs.
The green egg. We carry the green egg accessories. We've got So if nothing else, just come by and check us out, and I've always said, come have a cup of coffee with us. It's always free.
Always free. I love it. I love it. Oh, I see what Brian was trying to do. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's go. I'm going to add this back. Go down. I don't know why it's being weird right now. Oh, I see what it's doing. We have to do it that way.
Ooh,
so Brian is showing you guys all the green eggs, the patio furniture, the household items, the rug.
The rug.
You always need a good little
we're
rug.
like a little home decor store now.
Yeah, I love it. And especially, me and Chris, we're building right now. And, as we get closer to the end, this is the stores we go and look at to find the stuff we need. Because when it comes to working on homes, the products you put out that you can also put in homes need to be the best and supreme product.
That's right. Quality, quality over quantity.
Exactly. Well, with that said, is there anything else before I let you go?
I think we're good.
Oh, look, Brian's showing the paint.
Yep. See Brandy for your paint.
She's phenomenal.
Always
and
ready.
Stains for, she
willing
showed me
to
the
take care of
stains.
She loves to mix a paint. She's very passionate about it. For that, we greatly appreciate her.
Exactly. And again, make sure you come out and check Supreme Building Products. They're opened When?
Monday through Friday, 7 to 4. On Saturday, 7 to 12, 770 North Spring Street. We're just right off the bypass on top of the hill.
And you can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Supreme Building Products. It's that simple. It's that easy. Now, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors. And when we get back, we're going to have from Boyd Christian School, the director of the Wizard of Oz.
Ooh. Now, are you what would you be? Would you be the lion, the scarecrow, or the Tin Man?
I would want to be the one that the Scarecrow, because he liked to dance a lot. Like, if I go back to what the original was, I would be the Scarecrow. Or Toto. I mean, Toto had the easiest life. You got carted around, you were in a basket, you were fed. I mean, if I could come back as, once I leave this earth, if I had a choice to be resurrected, I would want to be an animal, like a dog, like a well-protected, pampered pooch. What would you want to be? Reese?
Well, I mean, Maggie's got a pretty good life. She's not here with us right now, but I think
she's around.
Maggie would. I think she's got it.
She's got Maggie
going pretty good.
Well, what Wizard of Oz character would you be? The Wizard of Oz. I love that. Yeah, because you would have the best Supreme oil.
That's right. I would need a lot of oil.
All right, guys. Remember, we're going to have some more special guests come on the show and talk all things and everything Warren County. And remember, keep it first.
In 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Warren First 931 is your one stop for all things local and all the time. Daily podcast you can listen, watch, comment, and help share through Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you join our text club at 81010 at Warren First 931. You will receive upcoming events, weather alerts, school closures, county and city updates. Make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Local Voice. It has everything that I talk about on the show, as well as the events we attend throughout the week. Your stories, your opinions, and your events. This is Warren First 931.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Good morning and welcome back to Born First. My name is Brian Carr. I'm going to be your host just for a moment while Kelly is stepping aside. We've got some wonderful visitors here today with us, but right now we're going to thank Reddick Brown, our weather sponsors here. And right now, currently in McMinnville, it's 70 degrees with a high of 74, low of 64. And guys, we got cloudy skies and rain on, intermittent. Look for it to be winding up about 6 o'clock this evening. But hey, that's your forecast. And thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for everything that you do. Hey guys, let's get in tight here. Hey, we're missing Hunter.
No, we're not.
There he is. Good job. Hey guys, this is a few of the members of the cast of The Wizard of Oz coming up, and when is it going on?
We have our show before the school next Thursday.
And
for the public on Friday.
Okay, and I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. This is
Kevin Key.
Kevin King. Kevin Key.
Rayleigh Vincent.
Rayleigh.
Hunter Johnson.
Hunter. Now Rayleigh and Hunter, what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 10th grade. I'm a sophomore.
10th?
I'm in 8th grade.
Oh, wow. Now, look, guys, I know Hunter because we've done some shows together, and I've seen him grow up on the stage, and it's been really awesome to watch him do that. And now that he's at Boyd, he gets to do shows there as well, and that's really cool. So, Kevin, tell us about the theater program at Boyd Christian.
Yeah, we kicked off our drama club, I guess you would say officially. This is our 3rd year in it. And so we see a growing interest amongst the students coming along as far as getting involved in the plays. And this year, our production is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, now I'm sure most of us are familiar with The Wizard of Oz and how exciting that show is, because that's it's a classic. It's one of the best adaptations from screen to stage, and it's timeless to say. Now, what parts do you guys play in the show?
I play Dorothy.
Oh, we got Dorothy here.
I'm the Great Wizard himself.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me, my man. He is the Great Wizard. No, so this is your 3rd year with the drama club. Now, are the shows at Boyd Christian?
Yes, they are.
Okay, in the auditorium?
In the auditorium.
All right. And tickets are?
Tickets are $5.
$5, and you can get them at the
door.
At the door?
On Friday, the show starts at 6:30. So
6:30.
not tonight, but next Friday.
Next Friday. I know that the High School Musical show is going on this weekend. So if you're a theater nerd like me, and guys, I have to apologize. I went last night to a show out of town, and it was wonderful. I don't want to say the name of the show because it's kind of bougie. But no, seriously. There's so many people who love theater around here, and to see these young people and working through with a Park Theater Group and with Warren Arts, and now we've got Boyd Christian cranking out, and I've seen Hunter act, so I can say fine quality. And ma'am, I can't wait to see you perform. I'm excited about watching you as Dorothy. This ought to be a very enticing show. Now, how young do they start with the drama club at Boyd?
We have, I guess, 2nd graders, 3rd graders, and so they do our non-speaking roles, such as in this play, the Munchkins, the Winged Monkeys, and Fighting Trees. And so we're able to incorporate them into the production, but then most of our speaking lines go to, number one, those who are older, but then also those who are have some experience. And Hunter fits that category, and his sister and some.
Oh yeah, Kerrigan, they're talented,
definitely,
young actors and actresses. I'm very excited. Well, that's one of the things with all the cuts, and especially with public schools, we don't have a lot of true theater programs in the public schools. So that's what separates Boyd from other places. You still get, and from my understanding, and this is the way I see it, good Christian theater. You've got, and a lot of times in theater, you have a lot of diversity. You accept a lot of folks and a lot of things, but coming from Boyd, you're going to have some pretty high standards just in the way they present themselves, the shows that they pick, because that's one of the things. Some shows you hear maybe a little too adult or adult themed. So these are good shows, good introductory shows for children. Do you have any inkling as to what show you're going to do next year?
We do not.
Oh, well.
Not thought about that.
Oh, well, yeah, you just got to get through this show first.
One show at a time.
So, what are you guys most excited about in this show?
That's a tough question.
Is there a certain solo or a certain song that you just love?
We only have like one song because we only have one song.
Copyrights are big.
Oh, the dreaded copyright. Well, hey, that's all right. When you do that one song, you do it. A favorite scene in the show?
Personally, my favorite scene, and I'm not saying this in like spite of me being the character, but like any scene, like the first interaction with Oz, I feel like is kind of awesome. It's kind of funny.
Do you make yourself larger than life? The Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's behind the green screen,
so you can't really see me.
So he speaks out and knows his part well and handles himself professionally.
One of the cool things about Hunter is he's a show stealer. He'll take it, he'll stick it in his back pocket, he'll walk off stage with it. So you got to watch out for him. How about you? What's your favorite scene so far?
So far, it's whenever Dorothy and her friends get captured by the Wicked Witch, and Dorothy's getting sad, but then the line's like, "I'll cheer you up," and then we do a little dance together, and so it's really fun.
Oh, that's great!
Really fun.
Now, since we're talking about theater, and I know Hunter's been in shows, I'm pretty sure you've probably been in a few shows. Or is this your first?
No.
Okay.
I started theater like about 2 or 3 years ago. Whenever we started the drama club at Bowie. I'm actually in High School Musical.
You are in High School Musical. Oh, so you're doing double duty. Look, Warren County never stops surprising me with the amount of talent that it has here. So, what are you in High School Musical?
I'm one of the jocks in the ensemble.
Awesome! How was opening night last night?
It was great.
I'm so excited because unfortunately, we got so many things going on in Warren County this week with porking bans and different things like that. So it's a good thing I'll pick next weekend. Sure. So anybody who doesn't want to ride the strip, or if you get finished riding the strip, come on over to Boyd Christian School. I'm sure you won't have as much traffic than you do on Chancery Street. But no. So with being in theater, what are your favorite shows? Or shows that either you've done or you haven't done? And Kevin, we'll get you on this one too, because
Alice in Wonderland was one of my personal favorites. Just like the cast, like the bonds that we made, it's just like it was pretty good. Just trying to, I liked Frozen Junior. I wasn't really a big role, but it was just fun to do. I can't think of anything else because like I've done a lot of plays.
He has done a lot of shows, even shows that are like unnamed shows. How about you? What's been your favorite experience so far?
Well, even though we just did it, High School Musical has been up there, and I'm also in Mamma Mia, but we haven't put that on yet.
Oh yeah, his mom's directing that one. Shout out to Miss Dara Webb because she's got that one under wraps. Now, on top of that. All right, let's see. You're doing High School Musical. You're in. I mean, you gotta do something in Mamma Mia. I mean, you're probably doing everything, and anytime there's a scene where they need a guy, you're probably in there with your dad. What is a show that you would like to do?
A show I'd like to do. That's a good question. Probably if they did like a Greatest Showman something type of play, I would like to do that.
I don't. Okay, all you power brokers in Warren County, The Greatest Showman, that would be an awesome show to do. How about you?
I'm a really big fan of the Newsies.
Oh,
they did that play a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. I just auditioned for it, but I didn't get a part, unfortunately. But I am willing to try again if someone somewhere decides to do it.
All right, I'll let you know if I find out about Newsies. How about you? What?
My favorite is the one we're working on. And you mentioned a while ago, it's a classic. A lot of people don't realize The Wizard of Oz actually started off as a novel. And in 1939, MGM picked it up as a movie. And it had a budget of $2.7 million in 1939.
That's a lot of money back then.
Didn't actually make a profit until 1949. And then in 1956, CBS, I believe it was, picked it up and introduced it back to the public, and it's been a classic ever since.
Now, is that when they added color to it? Was it
Yes.
was it black and white beforehand? If I understand.
Well, the color I think came sometime in the late 50s to early 60s, as best I remember. But yeah, it's a classic. Our kids are doing a great job with it. I told them last night, we've been practicing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I told them last night, I said, we're not as far or not as close to production as what I wanted, but yet at the same time, the kids did great last night. We're meshing it all together. We've got one more practice next Tuesday, and I'm very confident that everything's going to be there. And so when we start to perform it next Thursday before the school, and then Friday, before the public, it's going to be awesome.
So, guys, you heard it here first, Warren first. Next Friday night, what time?
At 6:30. Doors will open at 6.
Doors will open at 6, so make sure to get your tickets. I would love to get a report that it sells out, but no, there's these guys. Thank you guys for coming on and being with us today. And we got spring banquet. Oh yeah, let's talk about this for you folks who keep up, especially with Boyd Christian School and their fundraisers. They always have a spring banquet, and this year they're going to have Mr. Brian Bates, and this is going to be May 6th at 6:00. Man, that's coming up. It's hard to believe that we're almost done with April. Tickets are on sale and seating is limited, so call 931-473-9631. We'll make sure to share, especially on Facebook, and put something in our social media pages to run this because I'm sure there's something at Boyd that we can link to. But Brian Bates is a Nashville-based comedian. I've seen this guy. I think I've seen him on Dry Bar Comedy. You guys will have a good time listening to this guy. But no, the funds go to. And this is one of their biggest fundraisers. We got Miss Donna Nubia over here on the side. Is this your biggest fundraiser of the year that you do?
Yes, typically it is.
Yeah, this is the biggie. So you guys, please come out and support these young actors. They work so hard. Again, seeing them, hey, good luck in the rest of your shows. And guys, good luck. And next time, man, maybe we can come and get a sneak peek. Do you guys mind if we pop in and get you like in a dress rehearsal and act out a little something just for the camera so we can give the
Tuesday,
give them a little taste of what they're going to see. All right, bet.
I've been wondering when to bring my costume. I guess I have a good reason now.
There you go.
Well, guys, we're going to follow the Yellow Brick Road out to our next commercial. But, hey, stick with us here at Warren First. We got more stuff to talk about. We got to talk about the draft. We got to tell you more about things going on this week because we got a ton of stuff going on this weekend. But, hey, make sure to catch us on the other side of the break. And, hey, keep it first. Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
It's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or this fall. Available for retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
All right, welcome back to Down Three Waters. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and we have an impromptu guest with us this morning, representing the Warren County Middle School dance team.
Yeah.
Tell everybody your name because I can never pronounce it.
I'm Shandy Nunley.
Even though we graduated together.
It's fine.
I think everybody messes it up, right?
They do.
Yeah.
They
I always
still
say either Shandy or Chandy or Mandy at this point.
I don't even notice anymore.
Do you not? That's why you probably didn't
No.
correct me when we were on the phone together.
No, I don't.
But right now, you guys are doing one of your biggest fundraisers of the year.
Yes.
And so we are very fortunate. We are one of the many sponsors that have tagged along with this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I said, well, while you're here, why don't you tell everybody about it? Because the Warren County Middle School dance team won the nationals.
Yes.
National champions. We have some national
for
champions.
the last 2 years.
Exactly.
So we're going
Let's
for
brag.
our third.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the dance team mom. I'll definitely brag on them all day long. But they do. They work hard. But this year we kind of wanted to be more mindful about asking businesses and not hitting businesses up like 3 times during our season. So we kind of rolled our efforts into one large fundraiser. And we're doing a calendar this year. So there's sponsorship opportunities with that. And then there's other stuff that is kind of rolled in there where you can get your logo on our national shirt, a practice shirt, lots of opportunities. So we have 3 different options for businesses. The champ level is at $500. Then we have a silver at $200 and a bronze at $100. And then even if you're not a business, if you're aunt and uncle, mom, dad, whoever, if you have a student that's in Warren County sports, you can actually buy their like birthday or a special day for $25 to wish them luck, like at their 8th grade year or during the season or their birthday, and their picture will be on that. So that's neat because lots of parents and students and teachers and coaches are going to have this calendar. It also reflects the home games. And the Warren County school calendar.
I love that.
Yes.
It's going to incorporate everything.
Yes. So everybody on Chatter needs one of these so that they're not like, when do our kids go back to school?
Yes. Or call me up and be like, hey, what day is this day? I'm like, well, let me get out my dance team
Too bad
calendar.
we can't predict like all of the snow days. But, you know.
Oh, there you go. Look, he's posted it up for you.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So now you can see it. This is like the ideal concept for the calendar.
Yes.
So you can check it out. You can follow them on, of course, Facebook for more details. And I guess that's how they can get in contact with folks as well.
Yeah, I think my number's on there. You can message that page and we can get back to you. And then we also have an email. It's warrenmiddledance@gmail.com. So if you have questions, you can you can email us there, and we'd be glad to help you.
There you go, guys. So you heard it here. Get on it, because again, these girls are 2 years in a row national champs.
Yes. So we need help getting that third.
We're going for a third. I love it. I love it. So make sure you guys check them out. And I know this was kind of on the spot, but thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I didn't mean for it to be this way,
That's
but
okay.
I think. And before I forget to ask, what was the deadline? Did you mention it?
The 29th of April.
Yes. So next week.
And spots are filling up. This has been, we were nervous about it because we were like, oh gosh, if we roll everything kind of into one big effort, are we going to do well enough? But it has done well, and we're very thankful for everybody that's helped so far. But there's only so many opportunities in a calendar. So
yeah,
they
there's
are
only 12 months in a year.
Yes, but we do need to fill all of them in order to,
Do you know how many y'all filled up so far? Do you have a count? Are we allowed to say?
No, I don't off the top of my head. I can dig in my phone, but you don't want me taking that long to count things.
Okay.
Math is not I'm a dance mom,
nor
not
is
a
mine.
math teacher. Yeah, so.
No, you're all good. Okay, with that said, guys, make sure you reach out to the Warren County Middle School dance team. Get on this calendar. Help out. This is going to be their biggest fundraiser of the year, and let's help these girls grow and become the young women that they can become.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't you want to become the fullest,
Yes,
potential?
and they work so hard. Like, it's amazing to see these young kids work so hard and put something. I mean, literally, dance is life. It takes a lot of work, and it's all year long. We don't have just one season. It's all year long. So
I agree. All right. With that said, we're going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll bring Brian Carr back on and talk about all the amazing sponsors, because we need to talk about one of our good friends, Napa of McMinnville, and we got to also talk about our giveaway baskets, because they still have not been claimed. We have put the information out there, but we need you guys to come and get your basket. And if you don't get your basket,
I'll take it out.
She'll take it off.
What's in the basket?
Well, one is a Spring Spectacular basket for women, where it has all things lemon, including a lemon gift card.
Okay.
And then, so anything you want to like spruce up a home or something, like if you do, real estate, for example, you can use it in those things.
Yeah.
And then for the men, Napa donated a whole man's bucket of all the essentials that you need, whether to fix a tire, to wash your car.
Wow.
It's got a little bit of everything. I can't keep carting them back and forth, guys. Come on now. But with that said, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
And serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
February is the month of delicious deals at Sonic Drive-In in McMinnville. Get ready to treat yourselves. Starting February the 24th, cool down with their delicious, refreshing strawberry mangonada slush. Perfect for those sunny days. Start your day right with our special drink offer until 10 a.m. Make Sonic your rise and shine morning destination. So many flavors to choose from. And remember, we've got the best sun drop in town. Dive into these amazing deals this February at Sonic Drive-In.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Spring is here, and so are your yard care needs. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive. where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Good morning, Warrior First 3 and 9. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm Brian Carr, your neighbor down the road.
Exactly. And currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 70 degrees. Now, thunderstorms are going to be around 3 to 4 p.m. with expected rain around 4 p.m. So be ready. Brace yourself for that. As I'm looking ahead, right now it's going to be cloudy with a couple spotty showers. Not the bad rain, just a couple of spotty, but in total, it's a 75% chance of rain today and thunderstorms. So with that said, I want to say for all you prom goers going out tonight, please be cautious and make sure you got a backup rain boots and a jacket in case of. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you want to bedazzle your rain jacket, ladies, you can do that as well. But with that said, thanks to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsor. And another thing, we're wrapping this up because we want you guys to get your women's basket and your men's basket. Our men's winner for the Napa basket, which again, we have to give some shout out love to our friends at Napa. They have some sales going on right now. They have that Mobil 1 oil for $36.99. It's like you save up to 45% in savings on these things. They also had, because he told me a couple ones, and I didn't mark it because I was a good person. Here it is right here. Right now, wash and wax. This is, again, with Back to the Strip coming around the corner.
You better get that ride cleaned up. Yeah.
Yes. And so they have everything you need, and everything is either up to 27% to 34%, and I was trying to see up to even 50%. So they have their on select, you're probably going to have Magler's wash and wax products. And then if you need that Armor All Clean for that shine, up to 34% select Armor All on wash and wax products. That Super Clean just starting at $8.79. Or if you want that extreme power washing, starting at $6.39. So, I mean, these deals are going on right now between now and April the 30th. So that's going to end. All these amazing sales are going to be ending pretty soon. So you want to catch those while you can. And especially catching what's in that bucket. Because he put a lot of these products in that said bucket. And the men's winner for the Ultimate Man's Bucket goes to Tim Zettel.
Yes.
And so if anybody knows a Tim Zettel, please let him know he's won that basket. We are going to reshare it to our Facebook, Instagram, and X accounts. So if you know him, please share, please tag.
And his profile was Tim Zettel 13, and he picked the Florida Gators. Now, and he may not know because he technically came in second. One of our Warren First alums actually
shout
won.
Shout out to her, Madeline Stubblefield. That's why she's a part of Pioneer Playbook.
I know, and
she knows that stuff.
She went with. She didn't go with her heart. I hope not, because I hope she's not a Florida Gators fan.
Oh.
But she went with a great. She went with this data and statistics. She picked, and look, Florida was incredible. They went through an incredible run. They tore through the SEC tournament. They tore through the NCAAs and won the national championship. Sorry, Junior. We're lamenting their win, but let's hurry up and put this to bed. Tim, get your bucket.
Get your bucket, Tim. And to the women, I want to say thanks to Lemon and everybody that contributed to the Ultimate Women's Spring Spectacular basket. It's all lemons, very fresh for the springtime. But that winner goes to Dr. Taz 71.
Or Dr. Taz 7.
Dr. Taz 7. Okay, my
Yes.
bad. And I want to say, if Dr. Taz does not claim his basket by Sunday, or at least lets me know, the next person in line is Rashika Brown. Did I say that right?
Maybe Rakija?
It's Rakija Brown. We're going to share these again and make a post about it specifically because I want y'all to see how pretty these are. No one claims these. What? We're going to have a drawing, boys.
Oh, man.
I mean,
we'll make sure
Back
to
to
give
the
them away.
Strip is coming up next weekend. So if no one claims them by Wednesday, we're going to have a drawing.
But hey, thank you all to everybody who actually got into this thing.
Yes, we had a lot of show up.
Yeah.
More than I expected.
And look, we're going to do this again next year.
Yeah.
And look, this ought to be an annual thing, and maybe we'll have some bragging rights. I did come in second on the women's.
I don't know which one I did because I know there's one
But
like me.
I did not expect UConn to just. I mean, Gino Ariama and them. They kicked it up a notch, and Paige Becker, one of the best college women's player in the country.
Yeah.
Incredible run that they did. So
They did
great thing.
awesome.
And speaking of sports, we had a humongous night last night.
We did.
Right down in the Music City, just right down the road, an hour and a half out of the McMinnville area. The Tennessee Titans, with the #1 pick in the 2025 draft, select Cam Ward of the University of Miami. And guys, I apologize. Just I thought it was Florida State. That was the guy. Anyhow.
Yeah.
But it's one of those Florida schools. If they're not in the SEC, I don't watch it. No.
Right.
Seriously. And Cam Ward was considered the best quarterback of that class.
He was.
And they just did the first round. So 32 picks, 31 picks through that.
Here he is
through
right
that.
here. If anybody wants to see. Oh, I got smart. Here he is. This was from last night.
Yes.
Courtesy of ESPN right there.
And I'm so glad you shared that last night.
Yeah, because I want people to know like what's going on with again, I knew you were at your thing last night and he's too scared to tell y'all where he was. But anyways, he was with his family. Nothing like But
we had a great family evening.
Yeah, but I wanted to know what people thought about this and going across the board. Some people were excited and others were not because, it's the first pick. We have it. This is our third time being first pick draft. That was me and my husband were talking about this last night because we have been, as far as the team lineup, we were like the 30th or the 31st. Like
we had the worst win percentage.
Yeah, and that's been in the past 3 or 5 years or 20 years or something like that. He was saying, and the winning percentages. So I am hoping, because I do live here in Warren County in this great state. I'm always rooting for our home team at the end of the day, and I'm hoping that I know Levy didn't do so hot for us, but maybe bringing this Ward guy in. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is the turnaround. Yeah, I don't know though.
Well, what you've seen here in the last few years is that a lot of young quarterbacks, and it's the position that's going to get the ball every time. Nearly.
Yeah.
So with that said, you got to put they're the commander on the field. They're the ones generally making the calls, or they have the most scrutiny when it comes to doing the plays and whatnot. So my whole internet just
I was like, what happened to you?
Well, that's all right.
You went bye-bye.
But with that being said, there was a lot of things that were going on internally with how we were going to do, and we've we went through Jake Locker, we went through Mariota, we've had some
Steve Young.
Well, not Steve Young, but Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Yeah. So
I'm getting them too.
We've had some really high profile quarterbacks that we've drafted and just never panned out. But if you look at Washington last year with Jaden Daniels, they got him, and he's a rookie quarterback. He came in and
killed it, man.
Oh man, they go to the Super Bowl? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl this year. I mean, I watched the halftime show more than probably I
The
watched.
Chiefs went.
Yeah. Oh, they went to the NFC playoffs and lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. Which
That's
the
right.
Philadelphia Eagles were on tear, and their quarterback is not very old in the grand scheme of things. He's been in a few years longer. But when you have to pay these quarterbacks this big money, you don't have money to pay other players,
Right.
like great offensive players,
Right.
as far as like your receivers, because they generally come at a premium. So we're hoping that Cam Ward is the next great young quarterback that comes along. You look at Burrows at Cincinnati. There's just been a lot of good quarterbacks that come through that a team can hedge their bet on. And if they're not doing well, hey, they're not going to do well, but they need that spark. And so
They
hopefully
do.
Cam Ward is that spark for Tennessee Titans.
Exactly, guys. So again, with that said, so many sports things are going on. Last night, just a quick update if anybody missed it. The softball and baseball teams did play last night. Now, of course, the JV baseball game did get canceled, and they pushed up the senior night in the varsity game. And our man Barnes was reporting, and I want to say God bless him, because he literally, if I can find it, there it is. Here it is. He was literally at the girls' softball game, and then he had to keep peeking over at the boys' baseball game because they bounced it up.
Doing double duty.
He did. And with that said, for our girls' softball team, the final score was Columbia 5, Warren County 2. Now, if you watch their scores back and forth, it was 0-0, 1-0. 1-1. It was going back and forth last night on both sides. But ultimately, there's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. But a valiant effort on both teams when it comes to the Warren County Pioneer baseball and softball. But the girls did lose. It was 5-2. Columbia won. And then Moore County won 3-0. But I also want to say a shout out to one of our very own baseball players, Evan Snap. He did a signing yesterday. If you missed that, we were, thanks to Leah Simpson for inviting us out there and being able to go live with that. It's always exciting to see athletes and academics and the arts getting scholarships or signing with something and, being a part of their next chapter, okay? And Evan seemed like a very responsible kid. He seemed very leader-esque yesterday as we were watching. If you watch the footage, it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and our 2X accounts. But he did sign with Roan, and so congratulations to them and his mom and them. It was very emotional for them. I think it was very emotional for him. And we even had a quick little interview after the signing with them. And I asked him that question that everybody wants to know because, last night was his last home game, pitching on his home field. And he said there was a lot of emotion with that. So if you don't get to see that, we're going to post some of little snip clips of that sometime today so you can watch that and see that as well. And I also am looking forward to, Brian, on Monday at 1 o'clock. You can watch us live. I did post about this yesterday on our show and on our social medias. 3 lucky ladies from the Warren County dance team, the Pioneer dance team. Let me go to it right quick so I can tell you their exact name. And I also want to talk about CJ too before I forget.
Yeah.
Because that post was awesome. Where was it at? Right here. So I'm going to share this image with you guys as I'm talking about it as well. So on Monday, April 28th at 1 p.m. at the Warren County High School, 3 of our lucky ladies from the Warren County Pioneer team, Sarah Grissom, Ashlyn Terry, and Maya Williams, is all signing with Tennessee Tech. So
all right.
I think it's awesome how these girls have formed a bond here in the Warren County community, and now they get to go and do their dancing talents in Cookeville at TTU.
That's awesome.
So, again, congratulations to all 3 of those girls signing with Tennessee Tech. But you can check out the live stream on Monday at 1 o'clock, and we'll interview those girls just as well. And we are going to try to be a part of as many community efforts like this when it comes to our young adults. And I do know that even next Thursday, Brian, they're going to have the big scholarship night starting at 6 p.m. And then it's a 2-hour event, guys. And if we can be out there, we are going to be going live as well to showcase those kids, because getting scholarships, you know, I found out one kid, and I think it was Melody's kid, he's got enough scholarships right now that he's going to be getting that he only has to worry about at least $5,000 of his own money.
Oh, wow. And that means that when he gets out of college, that's all he's going to owe. And $5,000 in the grand scheme of things.
It's not bad.
Not bad this day and age.
No.
That's incredible.
But I think she said she'll be out there for that big event.
Well, shout out to Leah Simpson and all the wonderful people through the Ayers Foundation and all the folks that are at the high school that wound up. What's their dog's name?
Maggie.
Maggie's here. He gets excited.
David's back.
When Maggie's here. But no, seriously, back to that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the work that they put in for getting our young people into schools and finding money, look, I've been so impressed with a lot of just the things that have gone through. And thank you, Ayers Foundation. Again, thank you to our wonderful counselors.
Staff, to help them with the FAFSA and getting a part of the Tennessee Promise.
Yes.
If you didn't hear, we were at the Montlow Community College on Wednesday, and I got to talk one-on-one with the Montlow EV cheerleader, Darren Deaton Owens, and she talked a lot about how awesome that the kids these days have, whether it's the Tennessee Promise, or if me and Brian wanted to go back to school, it's called Tennessee Reconnect. I mean, we have so many.
Reconnect for sure.
No, I'm not going back to school. Not after I took that TCAP test. No, sir.
Oh.
No, sir. You cannot pay me to go back to school.
Well, I'm excited. When do the results come out?
I already had them out. I posted them.
Oh, I will see.
Okay, so and again, they didn't get back with me, so I'm assuming that the score I'm going to give you is out of a possible 100 points, because I don't know how TCAP is. But we did. I'm going to say the English, the ELA portion, I think is what we did. But with that said, I scored 82.5 on my test. Now, keep in mind, I have test anxiety. I have a language disability. A lot of people don't know that, and they're probably
they
thinking,
see you and go, "Look at this perfect woman on my screen."
No, listen. When I tell that to people, they're like, "But you don't have a language problem," because I speak all the time. But when a language disability is more like if you ask me to spell large, I'm going to spell huge and not even think about it.
Well,
but
it pops up, whatever comes up in your brain first.
Yeah.
Well, listen, one of the great things, and this is, I got to send another shout out to the Warren County School System, because when it comes to testing, they test all year long.
They do.
They test all year long. So anybody who gets excited because we start really revving up the information about TCAPs and everything, they're over with. But you know what? We can't change what's happened. Now we start preparing for next year's TCAPs. And if for me, I would get off the agrarian society, the calendar altogether, because it used to be, and this is why we have summers off, is because people farmed. And you needed your labor force, your kids, to help you farm. And nowadays we don't necessarily have to do that, and it's kind of antiquated. There's a lot of places in the country that they have school all year round. They go in, they have long breaks, or 2-week breaks every 9 weeks or something like that. And we do that to some degree, but we still have the 2 months off for the summer. But guys, I would really encourage you to find out some type of program, or to utilize the programs that the schools pay for already. We've got Acceleration Academies coming up.
Excel, I think, what is it called?
Excel is one of them, and
because Covenant had that as well.
And I would love for somebody from the Warren County schools to come and explain and let parents know
what they can do.
To supplement during the summertime.
Yeah,
because we'll show you how to find the scores. They hadn't been pretty over the last few years.
They're working on them. And one thing, like Dr. Swallows was telling us in there, and I can't remember. Don't count me on the time frame, but maybe it was 2010 or 2015. We were still doing the old TCAP testing way or something like that. I can't remember specifically.
They changed all that around 2010.
Yeah, somewhere in that time frame, and because we were doing really good on scoring, and then they caught that we changed
They
it.
changed it from a state thing to a federal thing.
Yeah.
And so.
And then that's when the scores started.
Well,
to me.
Well, they put us at a higher standard, and we really needed to be at a higher standard. We need to be at a higher standard to compete with other states, and so it changed the way we do things. You guys remember, I'm your neighbor. I'm a nurse. I can't tell you all the ins and outs about education, but I would love for somebody from the Warren County school system, maybe one of our school board people, because
or Dr. Swallows or Sarah Cantrell, any of you guys are welcome. We'll call you because I think it'd be a good segment to have on the show.
When you sit and watch the YouTube channel and you watch their feed from the school board meetings, when they talk about curriculum and instruction, academics, they don't talk much about it.
Yeah.
It's a big fat
They always
zero.
wait to the end. I think.
Well, and they just say, "We got anything in curriculum and instruction?" No, go on. And that's the thing. We need to find out how are we doing, because we're taking so many tests. We should know exactly how the third grade's going to be doing, what we're looking at.
Which that's what test I took, the third grade test.
And so and
which was the practice test, by the way. It wasn't the legit one that they take in the long run. I can't remember how they explained it.
Well,
but still, it was a hard test.
Well, the thing is you're not prepped, but kudos to our Warren County school system, because they work all year long to get to this. So, we just want more
transparency.
Well,
more info.
We just want to know what we can do as parents
to prepare
our kids. Because if you look across the state, we don't do so hot.
Yeah.
When Grundy's outperforming us, and hey, look, Van Buren County, they got exemplary. I mean, their districts.
Wasn't that this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was last year.
So we can wave our flag about TVOS and growth, but if we're not proficient, we can have all the growth in the world. If we can't read and write, it doesn't do us any good.
And I'm hoping that with the.
But I love my pioneers.
We do.
We love our school system.
We love our teachers. We love the staff. We love the administration, and we know everybody's doing the best that they can. And I think that's why they're going to start doing more public involvement, like asking people like ourselves, like the media and some leaders in the community. He even talked about having some state representatives coming in and taking the test as well to get more knowledgeable in that as well. And I think the only way I know something's going on is if you involve me.
Well, here's the thing. The federal government, Donald Trump said he was going to abolish the Federal Department of Education, and he has already started dismantling it. So we need to know what's going on at the state level. And we pretty much overreacted when we said we're making a resolution saying that we're not going to support this. Look, you can't control what they do at the state. So doing something like that was just it's a puff of hot air. It doesn't mean anything. And so you got to go with who funds you. So let's not be reactionary. Let's be proactive.
Oh, that's the big 2 words of the week. Yes. And I will tell you guys, going on that, and then we'll go cut to a break, because it just reminds me of something. And while we got like 8 people watching, make sure you share this. When it comes to your local, state, and federal officials, at the end of the day, a couple things you need to know. They are, at the end of the day, they do the best that they can with the information that they have. And as citizens of your county and your state, you need to let your representatives know what's going on, because sometimes they're so busy and wrapped up in so many other things that they don't know what's important sometimes. And so I'm telling you, this county commissioner stuff, that I'm just going to speak on behalf of all the county commissioners today, because I talked to them yesterday, because I feel really bad. When I see stuff on Chatter about commissioners getting paid off and things like that, I want to tell you, those people that are posting it, I want to see the proof. Do you have the picture? I'm just saying, no. I do not like the negative content that is going behind that. If it's something about factual about mining or blasting, or can they do this, can they do that, what's the permits, that's fine. But don't start pointing a finger, because remember, when you point one finger saying, well, they're getting paid off, remember, there is 3 other fingers pointing back at you.
No, anybody who makes those kind of statements,
it just hurts. It breaks my heart seeing that stuff.
Look, that's a form of trolling.
It is. We're not. I hate belittling and trolling.
We're not going to get into that kind of stuff. We got to go with the facts, and that's why until we saw it on the state website about the Rogers Group, we didn't want to say. But obviously somebody knew about the Rogers Group because they were
There
brought up.
obviously somebody had to know, which was probably the person that sold the land, that sold the,
And so,
let's be real.
with a lot of this stuff, whenever you have things like that, but you don't have the proof, but people know about it, that's how a lot of hearsay and things get started. And sometimes they're true. Yes, it was the Rogers Group, apparently, because they filed.
So the rumor, the rumor around the mill was Rogers Group, but there was no
But then
proof.
there were people who said, no, you're saying that.
No, it's hearsay, it's that.
Well, that's what gets people all riled up and everything. But guys, we gotta come with the proof if they do. But I'll tell you what, if anything, and I saw County Executive Bell the other day, and we're waiting for what's next. But we talked about how this was good for the community as a whole because it got people engaged
In the government.
And
portion
you need
of
to
it all.
know what's going on with your government, just like you need to know what's going on with your school system. Because here in Warren County, if you live here and pay taxes, the schools are your biggest expenditure. They're the ones that use most of the tax dollars that come through the state and through our county facility. And now that we're not even using, or they're dismantling the federal government, it's going to be more of a burden on the state. Now, it's not going to be a financial burden like, oh, they're going to have to fund all this stuff. They're getting money from the federal government. This is going to be your federal tax dollars are going to go to cover that. So, but the thing is you have to know what's going on, and are you getting the product that you're paying for? And one of the things that I've come to see is that in order to have change, you got to do something different. And a lot of times we don't like things that are different. We complain and say, oh, we've never done it that way. Guys, we've got to understand the world is changing. Technology is changing. We're, I'm not.
We're ever so growing.
Oh yeah, I'm not a certified journalist, but wisdom is wisdom, and so we've got to be wise in these things. And we got to hold our people who we put in these positions accountable for these things, but we don't have to make blanket accusations like somebody's getting paid off. Let's keep it classy, guys. And so one of the things that we had yesterday we talked about things that are going on in Warren County, things that you missed, because that was a great interview with Junior on yesterday.
Oh my gosh, it was a great one.
And if you don't, come back and check the last 30 minutes of the podcast yesterday, because we talked about Back to the Strip. And hey, you guys need to go
get your shirt.
Get your shirts. Now, we got Artemis Pyle Band tonight.
That's right. It's Friday. Artemis Pyle is going to be, I think, around
Park
7
Theater.
o'clock. Doors open around 6:30, I do believe. If I'm wrong, I do apologize on that. We also have, if you see a bunch of dressed to the nines of these young adults going around town in limos or whatnot tonight is prom. So be cautious, be careful, because this is, one of those mile markers for those kids, and we want to make sure they have a good one.
Oh, in honor of prom. It comes once a year. Kelly, do you have any prom stories? First off, how many, Miss Walker?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, we're going back to your maiden name. Miss Walker.
Sure.
How many proms did you attend?
One.
You just attend one?
My own.
Your senior prom. Okay.
I was a tomboy.
Oh.
I didn't get dressy or dollied up. My makeup phase came after.
Oh, okay. So tell us about your dress.
Oh my God.
What color was it?
Oh my God. Mom needs to call me. I'm gonna have to call my mom. I'm gonna have to phone a friend. She's gonna kill me. I cannot remember.
Oh well.
I remember that Adam Cunningham's tux was black.
Oh, so was that your date?
That was my date.
Okay.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend
Or
at the time.
escort.
He was, he already graduated.
Oh, an older
And
man.
so, yeah. I think he was one of my. I only dated 2 older guys in my time. And then after that, I dated everybody younger.
Tell us about the lead up. Did you go have your face made? Did you go see somebody?
I did. I did my. I had somebody do my makeup. I had somebody do my hair. Wendy Beatty done my hair. I do remember that.
Shout out to Wendy Beatty. You can see her.
Because it's a lot of hair. I like, this is my real hair. I don't have my extensions in. This is my real hair now.
What?
And so, everybody's like, why do you even put extensions in? It's just for the volume, y'all. But it's a lot of hair, and a lot of people don't like working with somebody with a lot of hair. And so she did, and she did a phenomenal job. I think I'm just going to have to call my mom.
Did you get pictures taken?
Yes, we always do.
Oh, where'd you
At the prom.
At the prom.
At the prom, and then I ate dinner. I didn't want to go to a fancy meal somewhere else. My mom made us a dinner and put it in the dining room and made me chocolate covered strawberries that looked like tuxedos.
Miss Sharon.
Yeah.
Classy.
It was classy, and then afterwards, because we have we had we called it the garage because it was a garage, but we turned it into a fun room. We had karaoke and we played pool.
Oh,
with all my
after
friends.
party
The
was
after party.
karaoke and pool. Now,
Yeah.
I love it.
No drinking was involved, FYI, because I don't have to have it. But yeah,
So be safe.
be safe.
But no, seriously, you didn't have a prom proposal?
No, they didn't have those back then.
That wasn't a thing, was it?
I asked him.
Oh, you asked him.
I asked a bunch of my dates, even at the Christmas dances. I didn't wait on the man. If I wanted something, I asked. Are y'all surprised? Are you surprised?
If I want something, I don't wait. I just ask.
Plus, we were dating at the time, so it was like a no-brainer. I just asked him. I go, "Do you want?" Again, I am very laid back. Let me tell you, and I think if Adam was here to tell you, it was. I didn't say you have to go with me. I'm like, "Do you want to go to prom?" Because you already went, and it wasn't with me at the time.
Do me next.
Yeah, you know. Okay, you went. Okay, sure, Brian. Let's go. So, Brian, how did you go to prom? Did you have a proposal? And was it even here?
So I went to one prom, my senior prom at Millington Central High School.
Okay.
It was at a country club in a swanky part outside of the suburbs of Memphis.
Okay.
And I asked, this is so sad, my best friend's ex-girlfriend to go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me this story. Yeah.
Because
how sad is that?
I was in love with a girl who lived like 2, maybe 3 hours. She lived in Indianola, Mississippi. Her name
Okay.
was Edith.
Oh,
And Edith
shout out
from
to Edith.
Edith from Indianola.
Yeah, Indianola.
Yeah.
That's right, girl. See? Yes.
If you want it, you get it.
Yeah.
So I was heartbroken that she couldn't come. But I mean, who
Yeah.
lets a 17 or 18-year-old drive up to Memphis of all places? What was
Yeah.
I thinking? But anyhow, my best friend backed out of prom with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
He started dating another girl. Her
So-
mom, they got a dress and everything, and she was ready to go. And oh man, I felt like I did my boy wrong, but I needed a prom date,
Yeah.
and so
And she probably was expecting it, and she already, I mean, it was a win-win situation.
let me tell you how dumb I was.
Hmm.
Okay, so one of the nicer places to eat steak is called Folks Folly, and I think it's still around in Memphis. And I took her to Folks Folly,
Yeah.
and it was I had my mom's car. We
Yeah.
we went in the town.
Thank you, Miss Donna.
And we had steak, and when they asked us how we wanted it cooked, I asked for a well done steak.
Oh, good Lord.
A total rookie move. So who gets a
fair.
well done steak? So the
Steak
girl,
takes forever.
we ate the steak. We went to the prom. We got pictures. We danced. This girl's name was Crystal. She was a blonde-headed girl, and we got pictures and took her back home. And that was it. It was uneventful. There was
It
no
was just a friend taking out a friend at that point.
kind of maybe a little more than that, but not. You know,
Okay.
but, I felt bad. So
Might as well try the honey while it's there.
I'll tell you what
I mean-
what if I could go back in time, I'd love to take my wife.
But I do not believe anything. Oh, I don't know what that means. What is that towards James?
It's talking about with the stuff that's going on with the commission and things like
Gotcha.
that and everything.
Sorry.
Yeah. Shout out James. We'll put that on because we
No,
get
it's
steer
from
for
YouTube. From YouTube.
for my. I don't think we
But
were
you
really
had-
prepared for this, but that's the thing. We don't need to be reactionary. I believe God does things for a reason,
I do too.
and I believe this is going to prepare our community
Yeah.
for other things
something
to
else.
be engaged and to get something constructive done. So thank you,
100%.
James, for that comment. We really appreciate it.
And continuing on, let's do another shout out to one of our sponsors.
Oh yeah.
I want to add to the stage. I'm going to bring to the stage Walker's Minor Roadside. And again, if y'all have not used his services, please do so. Tim is just an amazing individual. I've actually talked to him a few times. He's very tech savvy. when it comes to upcoming things.
Hey, look, go ahead and get your phones out now. I put it in
Yeah.
my phone yesterday because this
You
is a
did.
number that you need to know, especially if you live here in the greater Warren County area. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. I know you're going to run through all the stuff he does, but put in area code 423-615-1937. 423. Is that the area code for Chattanooga?
Yep.
So you got
How do you live
Chattanooga,
here?
you got Nashville, and then you got 1937.
There you go.
So that's an easy way to remember.
Yeah. But again, if you're stuck on the side of the road, simply call Walker's Minor Roadside. Fast, reliable roadside assistance when you need it the most. Serving the Warren County and surrounding areas, Walker Minor's Roadside is your go-to solution for minor roadside emergencies. Whether you're locked out, need a jump start, ran out of fuel, or have a flat tire, we've got you covered. Affordable rates here in the Warren County residents get a service starting just at $50. And then there's a military veteran discount honoring all who have served. Don't stress. Call the best at 423-615-1937. That's Walker's Minor Roadside. We're here to get you back on the road fast. Use code Kelly, Kelly, and you can get $5 off.
Because she's Kelly.
Kelly.
Use that code.
Use that code. And don't forget some of the awesome specials going on. Did he take that thing away? He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He took it away.
And hey, I don't know that we talked about this the other day, but we got some shout outs to send to our wonderful viewers that are on right now.
Yes.
And one of my favorites is Miss Tina. And
oh my gosh, love it.
Somebody had an anniversary the other day. I don't know that we really got to address it, but
Okay.
I hope you guys have had a good anniversary week.
Yes,
And
happy anniversary, boo boo.
yeah, I think that was the 20th here. So we got a lot of stuff going on. But
We really do. And if you want to stay in the know of what's going on, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, X. We have so many outlets to reach out to. You can also go to our website at warrenfirst931.com. And I want to say I do apologize because yesterday I checked it out because I tried to sign in myself with the newsletter through the website, and I didn't see the emails aren't coming through. So if you have went to the website to register or sign up for our free newsletter, don't do that right now. We're trying to fix it. There's just a little kink. Again, everything comes with a kink and a nudge. But the other easiest way to be a part of our newsletter is to simply text the keyword local voice to 931-305-0869 and give me your email. And then I can send it to you that way. What is Brandy saying?
Oh, she was saying hello, friends, and hello. We got a lot of people. Derek, man, I'm just going to run through these names. Jen, Kirsten, Paul, and Paul in Florida. Hey, man, enjoy the Rays. We've got Miss Retha. God bless you. We love you. Deborah Joe. We got Derek. We got Sherry. And we've got Miss Tina and James checking us out on the YouTube.
Yes.
And then we got Brandy, and hey, Miss Tina's holding down the fort, so we've always got something, some wonderful listeners, and thank you for sending us the love because we really enjoy it when you let us know what's going on, and even if you don't get to view us live, if you're coming back, because we have a ton of people who watch this afterwards. Hey, go and comment on it. Let us know. We had somebody, Miss Neal, that made a comment afterwards, and I got back with her through the Warren First Facebook page. But she had some information to share with us, and I told her just go ahead and send it to us. Some names about a jail ministry program that they're doing. So we've had a really good week, Kelly. Hey, we started it off Monday with Anthony Campbell and all that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And we had a great prayer, and we still got this send off for our good friend and mover and shaker, Mr. Tommy Myers.
Oh, yes. That's this weekend.
Yeah, that's this Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's visitation at High's Funeral Home, and then on Sunday is the service at Freedom Life Church.
And piggybacking on that, we've got our good friend Miss Jessie Miller.
Yes, Jessie Turner. I got to see her yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I made time. I went to the Rehabilitation Center because I wanted to see how she was doing. And I want you guys to know that I think her spirit, her strong spirit is still in there. She's having trouble talking. Yes or no questions is probably the best for her. I read her, she is getting letters sent to her to the Rehabilitation Center. I don't know how long she will be there. But she was sitting in a chair, of course, because she fell. They had to, buckle her in. But she was eating, and up and eating. And I was reading her. It looked like a card from church, she said. And so I read that to her. But, if you know Miss Jessie Turner and how spirit and spunky and sparkly she is when she comes into a room, she's still in there, but we need to be praying a lot for her right now, for her to come back and be full recovered because, it was just, no one ever wants to be in that state is the best way I'm going to say it. But we are still going to get well cards, miss you cards. But if you do want, I'm going to give you the address. If you do want, I didn't see what that was. I got to go back. I'm so sorry. People, this is what happens when I'm always on the show. People texting me all the time. So the address to the rehabilitation center she's at, which you can mail letters to her there, is 1009 North Thompson Lane. And it's at the East Wing Rehab Unit, room 121, Murfreesboro 37129. And we'll post that as well in the comments if you want. It's right there, Brian. But she's getting a lot of cards right now. And if you don't want to mail the letter, I am going to visit her next week when I go out to Murfreesboro again for another appointment I'm having. But you can't just go and visit her. You have to call ahead of time because every day is different on physical therapy. And so, so make sure if you do call the Murfreesboro Rehabilitation Hospital, call them first and see when her rehabilitation time or her therapy is, because you got to work around that. But she did have a smile on her face, seeing some familiar faces, and I think that's what people need sometimes. That's the best medicine.
And they can always drop off cards at Juicy's. We'll collect those.
We're collecting cards at Juicy's. I'm gonna collect them. If you want to do a card Tuesday of next week, I'm gonna go by and get them. So between now and next Tuesday, drop off your cards. And if you see me or Brian or Melody or anybody that knows me, which is a lot of people, be like, hey, you gonna see Kelly soon? I need to give this card for Miss Jessie. But I know the gals at Superama and CB's or Teachins, however you want to call it, is missing her right now. But we just need to be in good prayers. There's a lot of people that, speaking of which, I'll start making a prayer list right now. If you have something that you need to be on the prayer list today, please let us know. Please let us know.
Yes. We're going to be praying for our prom
we're going to be
people.
praying for our prom people day.
We're praying for the Miss Jessie.
Miss Jessie.
We're going to be praying for the Myers family. We've got a lot of things we'll be praying for. Our Back to the Strip coming up with all the stuff that goes on with that, because that, as Junior was saying yesterday, that's a logistical nightmare. And for what Miss Mary does and all the people that help out so much with that, there's a lot of planning, so we want everybody to be safe in that regard. We'll talk more about that next week, but we've got.
I will say this: we are teaming up with Mary and the gang at Back to the Strip, and if you can be there or if you can't be there, we are going to be broadcasting live from Sonic in McMinnville. That's going to be one of the 5 locations we're going to be reporting live for, because of course my program, we can do split cams. So we are going to have our bunch of CIs and representatives of Warren First scattered everywhere. And if you are watching and you are like, you're the passenger in the seat and you guys want to be on the show live, you just text me at 305-0869, and I'm going to send you the link to come in, because I really like to know what you guys are doing.
Yes.
You know, and so, because that's what the Back to the Strip's all about. That's what Warren First is all about, community involvement. And so we're going to be doing check-ins, I know, at Gateway Tire and Service Center. We're going to be doing, of course, the main area is going to be with us at Sonic in McMinnville. We're going to check at the main headquarters with Mary and Chris and them at times. We're going to check at all the other places. I haven't got them all nailed down. Today I'm going to nail them down and then start promoting it really hard. But I'm telling you guys, Back to the Strip is a phenomenal event. Helps out the Blessings program, which we went into that yesterday a little bit about. That helps people out year round. I want to say there's 20-something families they're helping out currently right now. So again, make sure you're a part of that. Oh yes, that's another one. The Bigham family. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Losing a child is not easy at all. And our thoughts and prayers, I will say, have been with them since the passing of their little boy. In anybody else, because we are getting close to the end.
I'll tell you one of the things that we can talk about, and while we're giving them time. So we started off the week, we had Pastor Campbell and all the wonderful people, and there were so many of them, Tori and all of them back behind us with different aspects of what they do, from prison ministry to
Celebrate Recovery,
and then
the youth program.
And
they had like 5 or 6 programs.
So I'm going to share this at the McMinnville Police Department. Mark on your calendars for this Saturday, April 26th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the McMinnville Police Department. It's a DEA, that's Drug Enforcement Agency, National Take Back Day. Bring all your old prescriptions to be disposed of properly. Location is the courthouse side of City Hall on the square. Okay. So, look, guys, this is another good thing. We pray that people... I know I can't talk a lot about the stuff that I do at the hospital with HIPAA and confidentiality, but with this little hospital in this little part of the woods, we deal with a lot of people that have issues with drugs and alcohol, and they're a lifeline for overdoses, for things that come in. I mean, and this goes down to our EMS workers, our police department. We've got an awesome emergency room, especially at night, that I've got to work with Miss Kathy and them. Just wonderful, wonderful nurses, and they work really, really hard. And so, guys, let's pray for addiction. Let's pray for people who are struggling with addiction. Let's pray that people can dispose of these medications. Pray that people see the light. We'll pray for our children. We'll pray a prayer of thanksgiving that TCAPs are over.
Oh my God!
I know that a lot of people are. That's
glad
right.
It's over.
That's right, Miss Betsy. They are a precious family. But we just got a lot of things in Warren County that, you know, every place faces. I mean, from drug and alcohol addiction. So that's why we're so concerned about our young people at prom tonight, being safe, having a wonderful time, and everybody just staying safe. And then we've got the kids doing the High School Musical thing, and we had one of them here today.
I didn't know
that. Was
that.
awesome. And she looks familiar, but I can't really place her. But
she did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say where do I know you from?
But
I didn't want to freak her out.
Well, listen. That's the thing. We're involved. We see so many kids in our community. I'm very blessed because I love talking about Back to the Strip. I've never covered it, and I want to cover it so bad.
I know. You're going to be out of town, right?
I get to go with the kids' community group on their spring retreat where they go.
How fun is that?
We're going camping, and I get to tell ghost stories and get to do bonfires and get to take kids fishing and hiking. I get to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such an awesome thing. And I encourage anybody who wants to be able to participate. And Reese said it the week before last. He said, get involved with these programs. Miss Lady at Hamilton Street Homework Club, she could take all the donations and help you can get. Now, the thing is, we got to vet everybody and make sure that, you know, we're not sending any weirdos in there. We don't want to cause more harm. But, hey, if you're not a weirdo, and everybody knows what I'm talking about, these people could use some help. Oh, Who we got?
We got Junior. Oh, sorry. Betsy put through somebody else in. Hold on a second, guys.
Debbie Sane.
Debbie Sane in their prayers. She had cancer and she's going through treatment as well. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put a name on here because I got a text message this morning about praying for a person this morning. And this
I just thought of something crazy. For Halloween, we should dress up as Will Ferrell and that church lady with the keyboard. I just thought of that. Don't ask me why. Squirrel.
Put Shirley on there.
Shirley?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Or a young lady, or a lady, Shirley, who's having surgery. We'll just keep it at Shirley.
Jennifer Bingham, thank you all for all the prayers and support.
We love you. We love you and Elmer and the boys.
I don't know you. I just know of you from hearing from Brian and everybody else.
Look,
God, love it.
She is salt of the earth, and so we're gonna live in Braden's memory this weekend.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna do something kind for somebody in his memory.
That would be sweet.
And that's one of the things about these people that affect us.
Yeah,
they're not lost. When we say we lost somebody, we didn't lose them. We know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Just on the other side of life, and we're going to be there too. But we have the opportunity to live this side of life in their memory, and take them with us and share about them. And so I love, guys, I get to talk about my daddy nearly every day when I work at the hospital. Because there's a memory of nearly every room.
Right.
Every time I go work in the ICU, I mean, that's where he worked. When he'd come up, or we'd sit at the nurses' station and talk about patients. And so, yeah, Jennifer is the best. She is an amazing mother, and I tell you, I know one of her boys, and he is the sweetest kid. And the thing is everybody at the middle school loves our son.
Yeah.
They call him Biggums.
Yeah.
And he is the sweetest kid. And just know that we love you guys and we're praying for you. And I know it doesn't make it any easier.
Yeah.
But God's in control. God's got this.
God has a plan.
And he has made an impact on other people. And we're going to continue to live for him. Through the things that we do. So thank you, Jennifer, for jumping on with us this morning.
We appreciate that. And shout out to Kim Cantrell, principal at the Morrison. She's having some major surgery today.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And then Junior said, with the weather chances tomorrow, there will be no shirt sales tomorrow at Sonic.
Okay.
So if you want a t-shirt, you can get first come, first serve at Jay's, as well as you can go to the shop at Custom Vinyl and get your shirts, or go online on Custom Vinyl or the Back to the Strip website, and you can order shirts that way as well. But you got to get them in because this weekend it's a week from Saturday, so you got to come prepared and get ready for it. Real quickly though, I want to say a shout out to another one of our awesome sponsors. It's the Well and the Cafe at Tree City Inn. Kevin and them do a phenomenal job there. At the cafe, they have that drip coffee showcasing Rusty Bucket's the Ethiopian blend. Don't forget, Rusty Bucket is a locally owned roaster for my husband and wife family. Now I'm getting more messages about something else now. We also sell coffee in both ground and in whole bean. They have 7 different types of coffee styles. Their espresso drinks are made with crema coffee roasters right out of Nashville. All of the drinks can be made with decaf beans. With the teams, we have teams with local shops to bring their sweets to a larger audience. Thanks again to Penny and them at Oh Sugar with their cinnamon rolls and cake pops. The Candy Lady is giving their I can't even say it now, pescata cookies and chocolate pretzel rods. And the Berrylicious is doing their handmade fresh cobblers, peach, blackberry, and peach. I've had one.
Oh, guys, if you haven't seen this, this is a personal size. Why did I have to go on keto?
I know, right? You can also, don't forget, order online or in shop, pickup or curbside. And then the well, today is Friday. And so Friday you get, let's see, I'm seeing where it's at. Nothing. Friday is nothing. Sorry.
Well,
Friday is nothing because he hasn't updated for me.
A little birdie flew into my window the other day.
Okay.
And said, chirp, chirp. Steve Harvey and Lee Carr.
Chirp, chirp.
With Mr. Eric Nordine is playing at the well this Saturday night. So, and guys, I had every intention to get the McMinnville Music Minute out this week.
Yeah.
But we had so many things that just popped up all of a sudden. So we will get, hey, look, we're always looking for help. But hey, we got the Writers Conference tomorrow.
The Writers Conference is on Saturday. The Sprint for Specials. Vanessa did text and say more participants. Get some more participants. Let me go back to it.
And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
It is. It says, just call me when you're done. Plug the race. 13. I don't know what that means. Something beat the record. I think they're 13 away from beating their record.
All right. Well, hey,
what
look.
you said is mean by that. So more participants. Go log in, sign up. Early registration's the best unless you want to come early in the morning and register. I know that tomorrow at the Morrison Leagues starts the ball for T-ball and things like
All
that.
right.
Because my little girl is doing T-ball. So tomorrow's her first game. Fingers crossed for me.
Yes.
I'm the coach. Yeah.
Another thing Kelly's been pulled into.
No, I did that on purpose.
Okay.
That was my thing.
No, that surprises me because you're into so much. But hey, look, you gotta have family
time.
Yes.
Also going on tomorrow. There's the Riders. There's the High School Musical is coming back with so you can see their play on Saturday. We got the Sprint for Specials. You got the Riders Conference. You got. Don't forget, if you are out in the Lawrenceburg area, Mr. Tom Davis is going to be doing a chili cook-off out there.
Cook-off.
So if you have not got to see him in the Warren County area with his speeches that he's been doing, here's another opportunity because he is running again for Congress and he's going up against Scott Desjardins once again.
Yeah, and that's the one. Scott Desjardins is the incumbent. We don't know if more people are going to join in, but look, we're going to keep you posted on Tom. Deanna, let us know if there's anything. She's one of our good longtime listeners here, and we love Tom. He's such a wonderful guy. We're going to put as much. And what time is your game?
9 a.m.
Oh, well, at least
pictures are at 8 a.m.
Oh, you got pictures at the opening day.
Yeah.
What a great thing! Now, is this going to be at the Dottie West Field?
No, it's in Morrison.
Oh, in Morrison. Okay.
Morrison. The City League has already started. Walker's got a game tonight.
Oh.
So it's already, all these games have officially, it's underway. Everything's underway. And so, again, if you are not a part of our newsletter, text club, if you're not a part of Warren First, I don't know how you're getting your information because it's a lot. It's a lot. But again, please be a part of our group. If you want to subscribe to that free newsletter, it's really simple and it's easy. Text the keyword local voice to 931-305-0869. Oh, well, we'll see you there. And then of course, make sure you put your email into that phone number for me as well, so we know where to send it to. And then by signing up with that, I just already automatically, if you want to be put into our text club, text the number 81010 and type in @Warren931.
And I want to give a shout out to the Warren County Middle School track team yesterday.
Oh my gosh,
they had their last, and they did really well. And
that also brings up another subject. Keep talking while
shout
I'm
out
looking it up.
to my buddy Mr. Roman Northcutt. Him and his the 400 relay team. They wound up winning yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And I hope to get with them and James Clark and
we need to get
Miss
them
Carrie
on
Hill.
for sure.
I want to get with them because we're working with middle school students, and we're probably going to have a day where we have all the middle school kids come in.
Oh, it's gonna be a
and
lot.
so it probably won't be this Saturday. It'll probably be the next Saturday where we get everybody.
Won't be next Saturday.
Well, maybe in a few Saturdays. So
Yeah.
we're gonna showcase you guys. Because
Unless you want to do it at Back to the Strip.
be out of town.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. You can't be
yeah.
here Saturday. You ain't gonna be here.
And another thing, Miss Betty Neal, thank you so much for telling me about the Transformation Project and sharing this with me. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, and piggybacking on the track team, one of our listeners wanted to make aware of something, and while we got all you on here to listen to this, and maybe y'all feel the same way, maybe you feel the same way, Brian, but somebody mentioned that the track that's being used right now, it's not in the best of shape.
No.
And one thing that is brought up to some concerns is that's why they can't have home games there.
Well,
correct? I don't know this or not.
Yes, and that our track is not regulation size.
Okay.
So we couldn't host true
track meets
there, and that's an issue. And I've talked with some folks. It would really be awesome if we could get a consolidated group of people to work at this, find the space, either it's at the Warren County High School or at the middle school, Nunley Stadium. I don't think Nunley Stadium is going to be able because of the way it's set. I mean, we've got a very unique stadium.
Yeah,
it's so unique because it's in a bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but we went with something because we're going to have a good football program. If we're going to have a lot of good other programs, we really need a good track program.
Yeah.
We need to
support them. They're thriving right now.
Yeah, and look, wouldn't it be awesome for our kids to really compete? Because we kind of, we're always on the road. We're the road warriors.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Literally.
Warren County High School and Warren County Middle School track teams.
We got you.
And even on cross country, we're very blessed that we got a lot of hills and stuff, and the trails at Hickory Creek really help out. But it would be nice to have something a little more manageable and self-contained, because I know as a parent, my kids run cross country. I hate to see them run around town.
Yeah.
I hate seeing them. I hate for anybody. So maybe we can have something for the community.
Oh, well, there it is. Tim Walker with Walker's Minor Roadside. He's in the chat this morning.
All right.
If y'all want to, follow him, link him. But I want to say thank you to Tracy Newby Pickens. She's a grandmother. She has one grandkid in the middle school track and 2 in the high school track.
Oh, nice.
And so that's one thing that she's brought to our attention. And we're going to try to reach out to maybe the athletic director and see what we can maybe get the ball rolling, at least for next year or something.
Yeah, maybe we can all work together and do this, because the Proverbs say 2 heads are better than 1 and 3 make a cord. So
yeah, there you go.
That's what we want to do, is try to shed a little light on this and it could be for the community as well. Yep. Because I know in lots of places where I grew up in Memphis, you can go to nearly any of the public schools and walk on the track, and that was just always a good, healthy thing to do, especially being outdoors.
Exactly. So with that, before we close out, we are going to do what we always do on Friday, a word of prayer. I would love to do it. I'm going to try if you want me to, but I am losing my voice.
Well,
if you feel led to, that's fine. Look. I don't know if I'll do it justice.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You go ahead and do it. You got this.
I'll
now.
do it.
And
okay.
I miss praying with you. Hey guys, if you can't pray with your people,
that's something's wrong.
And I heard this great preacher talk about intimacy. It's if you can't even pray with your spouse.
Oh,
I mean, and so you got to be able to pray with people, and the more you do it, the easier it gets.
100%.
Guys, this is the only platform that you're going to see this on. I would imagine.
For now.
But we need all.
I love to start trends. This is a trend.
We need all the prayer. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm not going to dump a bucket of ice water on you.
Do not.
But no.
Even though that's what's going on right now, which I think is awesome. But
me too. I
don't need a bucket dumped on me. I got swim team that I dump myself in purposely. I have a wetsuit on, but with that said, we have a lot to pray about today. So bow with me as I go through this the best I can.
You got this.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. Please be with us this weekend, as there are so many things that we have mentioned and so many things we haven't even got to mention. So please be with everybody in that spirit, in that sense. Be with all our prom peeps tonight as they are going and gallivanting and being glamorous tonight. And please be with Miss Jessie Turner. She is the sparkle. She is one of the movers and shakers in this Warren County community that truly need you right now. And she's probably not the only one that has got some health concerns going on that we don't even know about. And so please bless her and everybody else that they are got the right hands on them, whether that's the doctors, the nurses, all that things, the right medicine, and just get the right care. We also want to be in prayer with the Sydney Alabatin family, as she had a serious brain surgery over this week, and she's got 2 kids, Lord, and they need their mom. And so far, from what I'm hearing, God, you have got this. She is doing phenomenal, and we need to keep that going. Please be with the Bigham family as they're going through the loss of their son. No one wants to lose a child, God, but you know the ultimate plan because you're the ultimate person.
Yes.
Be with Debbie Sane as she's going through cancer and her treatments. We know that is not the easiest thing on a body, God. Please be with the Myers family as they are putting to bed another mover and shaker in this community, Tommy Myers, and just when they lay him to rest, God, my hope and prayer is that there is some peace, there is some comfort with the transitioning, because I know this is not an easy thing for them as well. Please be in prayer for Back to the Strip, Mary, and all the volunteers that is putting this event together. It is no small feat of Back to the Strip. Be with the drivers, the people that participate in this event. This event, it goes smooth and safe, and there's no accidents or anything of that nature. Please also be with all the folks that have addictions, God, and, you know, there's this big dispose of meds. You know, this is a time of people that may have addiction that may be holding on some to drugs because that's their comfort blanket, their security. But give them the courage and strength to dispose of their meds as they need to. Be in prayer for the whole entire Warren County school system as TCAP is finally over.
Thank you, Lord.
And be with all the students, the teachers, the staff, as they are in recovery mode, I guess, as I should say. Please pray for our youth just in general, God, that, you know, you lead them, you guide them in any situation, good, you know, I call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. Be with them in that. Be with Miss Shirley from Mr. Brian this morning, whatever the needs that she needs or somebody that she's connected to may need. Be with them as well. And last but definitely not least, be in prayer for Kim Cantrell, principal at the Morrison Elementary School, as she is having some surgery done today, and you know, and make sure that she comes out full swinging, and that strength that Miss Cantrell, we all know that she has as well. And but with that, if there's nothing that we have mentioned today, guys, and God, you know, be with the unspoken prayers, be with the Warren County community, be with the county commissioners, be with our local, our state, and our federal leaders to keep continuing to guide us. And if there's something that there's a need that needs to be filled, I hope and pray that you find somebody to see a need, feel a need, you know. So with that said, take care. God bless. Amen.
Amen.
My prayers
Thank
are
you,
never.
Kelly. Oh, thank you.
I always have to look at the camera sometimes when I do it, because it's. But that again, I want to say thanks to everybody that sent in the prayers, that continues to keep moving us and pushing us and making this program as the best as it can be. But I love each and every one of you guys. Take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of the day. And not only remember Warren County, but I forgot to mention this. I'm going to pack up here, and me and Brian are going to go set up at a Pop-In Pop podcast. We're going to showcase something new at Families in Crisis. It's called Safe Space, Safe Place. It's going to be the new sexual assault medical room. And so we're going to actually be going live in there today. So please stay tuned and we always run late. I'm supposed to be there at 10:30, and it's like, 10:33. So with that said, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe.
Yes.
And remember, Warren County,
keep it first.